Yo, dirty, dirty. I ride spinners. I ride spinners. I ride spinners. I ride spinners. He was just a thing running around the way. Let's go, people. Dr. Beats in the house. No Uncle Beats today. It's Dr. Beats. Come to give me your fix. Let's go. All right. Let's stop clowning around for a bit. Just for a bit. Just for a bit. Only if you want it. If you really want it. All right. I'm trying to find the link. The feed and the link. Hit the like button as soon as you're clicking, rude boy. And if you haven't subbed, just sub up the blood clot channel. Yeah. Let's go. Hit the link and sub. Hit the like and sub. Get me. All right. All right. I found the stream. Took my eyes off this fight for a little. Walker versus Crocker. Crocker needs to win this one to fight Paddy Donovan. All Irish welterweight showdown. Right. That Conor Walker is tough, isn't he? When it comes to fight, boy. Got to give him credit. Comes to fight. 100% always on it, Conor Walker. Yes. Right. I could have put this on the big screen, really, isn't it? But it's on the big screen. I'm talking about the big screen. You know what I'm saying? On the big screen. That's all right. It's all right. It's all right, people. It's all right. It's all right, people. Yeah, man. 3 likes. Big up, everybody. Okay. What round just ended? Okay. Crocker. Crocker got Billy Walker. Not Billy. Billy was doing Billy Walker. Billy Hunter. Billy Hunter. No, Billy Nelson. Billy Nelson, isn't it? Yeah. Billy Nelson. In the corner. Yeah, Conor Walker walking through some shots, bro. I'm telling you, Conor. Conor tough, bro. Conor tough. Take a good shot. Yeah, he's leaving his feet there. That's how Conor fights, man. Conor comes straight in, looking for a tear up. He normally got the disadvantage in reach. He works the body well, like he's doing now. Okay. Good. They're good body shots, man. They're not heavy, but they you don't want to take them at this stage. Me and you wouldn't want to take them body shots at this stage of the fight. They're rights to the body. And you're thinking, oh, I don't go look too hard. All right, better you take them than me. Yeah, I think Crocker, his power, a little oversold. Can hit. Don't think he hits as hard as Eddie was advertising, though. He can hit. Walker coming forward using that left shoulder, working away at the body. Not giving up, is he? It's a 10 round. It's still got a few left on the clock. Good straight punches from Crocker. Tucks in. Gives that. See, when he tucks in like that, he basically he falls into the same height range as Walker. See, Walker land. That's why Walker can land them uppercuts. That's what I mean. Like, you should make that punch harder for him to land. But he's just tucking in and slugging. Good shots. What happened there? Well, Crocker landed some shots, but it just seemed like to woke Walker up. Walker coming back. Walker lands his own right hand. Good shot. Okay, Crocker firing hard. It's a good round, this one, isn't it? Yeah, it's exploded into action. Walker doing pretty well, you know, coming behind his jab, forcing the pace. He won't stop punching. Look at that. That's hard to fight, you know. He's not a hard puncher, but that's bloody hard to fight. He take your best shots and just come back with his own jab and follow you, track you down. You know what I mean? He don't care if he can't cut down the ring. He'll throw the jab, come straight in, and throw body shots. Look at that. That's impressive. Very impressive. I like watching Conor Walker, you know. I like watching him fight. Look at the intensity, boy, in his eyes. He ain't giving up, is he? Bloody hell. He's a proper fighter, bro. I'm not saying he's going to be a world champion because he probably won't. He's a proper fighting man, Conor Walker, bro. Comes and gives it 100. Good left hook from Crocker. Walker barely blinked, coming for a big right straight away. Wow, good shot by Crocker. Left hook to end the round. 2 to go, people. 2 to go. Shannon Ryan lost the unbeaten record. There's Paddy Donovan. I think Paddy Donovan could outbox Crocker, you know. I don't know, though. I mean, yeah. They've got Walker ahead? This is supposed to be a tune-up, really. Big up Red or Dead. Big up Sylvester. Big up Drew. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Okay. Yeah, you should be. Like, his defense is shocking, Paddy. Like, but at the same time, Paddy's not going to fight like Walker. See, people say, "Oh, we can do all the same thing that Walker did," but Walker is a different type of fighter. He doesn't let you. Look at that body shot. That was okay to me. That body shot was okay. I don't blame you complaining. Took a point off him, man. Wow. Look how his trunks are. Nah, man, you broke his rhythm up there, man. You broke his rhythm up. Look how high his trunks are. So when do you want him to throw the body shot? Oh, good attack by Walker, not giving up. Wow, Walker don't care, boy. Walker get hit and just comes straight back. He'll throw as you're throwing yours, boy. Look at him, man. Flipping now. Ooh. To me, he's winning these rounds, Walker, man. He's winning this round. Look at the tempo he's fighting at. Okay. What was that? Don't shake his hand, Walker. Keep punching. What was the infringement for? They didn't say what the infringement was for. Walker's work rate is flipping. Absolutely relentless. That's hard to fight, bro. That's very hard to fight. Very hard to fight. He's not letting this guy rest, man. Good shot by Walker again. That's what you call fighting, bro. Proper fighting. Good tempo. Good shots by Crocker, no. He don't care. Walker don't care. He just eats it and come back. If he goes down and gets knocked out, it is what it is. There he comes back again with his own shots. Walker is dread, boy. He's yamming up Crocker, man. Crocker getting yam up. Keep punching, Walker. That's it. Keep punching. Keep punching like you've been doing. You see that at that range, the shorter arms are getting the advantage. And my man's crunching himself. Throw that uppercut. See, you're not in your head, but you're not punching. He's winning the round. Walker is winning the round. Intense. One more to go after this. 20 seconds on the clock. Yes, he is losing his shape. Look at that left hand. How wild it was. He looped it. Look, Walker's shots haven't lost their shape. Still coming through. Look at this by Walker. This is outstanding stuff. Oh, you're missing now. Crocker missing now. Has Walker got any more shots to drain the battery? Still throwing. Still throwing, Walker. Still throwing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable fighter. The beauty of the pencil. You see, Walker is probably just like domestic level. But he does have certain world-class traits. You know what I mean? If you're like, if you get cracked, like a lot of fighters, when they get cracked like that, like, oh, I shouldn't have got caught. Walker don't do that. Walker goes looking for you straight away. Goes looking for you. You can't teach that. You can't. Oh, look at that shot. Ooh, that great right uppercut by Walker. It's a good matchup though, isn't it? Flip it now. Oh, look at that 1-2 by Walker to start the round. He didn't even wait. Walker didn't even wait. He just greeted him with leather straight away. Wicked. That's dread. I like Walker, man. I like Walker. I like Walker. I like Walker. I like Walker is about that life. Walker ain't trying to be no stylist, bruh. Walker working with what he's got. That's boxing. That's boxing right there. Working with what you got. Making the best of what you got is boxing. Good stuff. His right eye's closing a bit, though. Look. Crocker's complaining. What are you complaining about? You complaining about getting hit? Yeah. It's telling it. He's trying to poker face it, but he's retreating. He's in retreat mode now. Now he's trying to gather back his breath so he can burst back with shots, but he can't do that now. You keep this referee is a bitch. You are a bitch. You keep stopping him when he's in the rhythm with them body shots, and there's nothing wrong with him. Look how high his trunks are. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. Just like the referee who stopped Usyk from following up. Wow. Are they trying to preserve that Donovan fight by letting him off the hook? You're losing the round anyway. He's losing the round. Walker's winning the round. I haven't seen the whole of the fight. I've seen a few of the rounds, and Walker did all right in some of them rounds, the earlier rounds. Hit the like button if you can, people. Hit the like button. 28 people watching. Much appreciated. Could probably do with some more likes. Look at this attack. Head and body. Relentless. Good shots by Crocker. Oh, Walker just laughed it off, Bob. Walker just laughed it off like a gangster and come straight back at him. Walker's about that life. That's why. Walker about that life. Good shot by Walker. Great fight. Walker is my dude, man. Keep it going, Walker. That's it, my old son. Let's see if Walker can get the upset. They're going to rub him with the scorecard. The referee trying to rub him off. Look at this slug out. Slugging it out. Ring center. Look at Crocker's hands. They're down by his waist, just swinging away. Wow. Conor Walker digging him to the body, roughing him up inside. Holding him up, left hook. Wow. That's really good stuff. Good fight, both men. Who won that? Who won that? Yeah. It's all right, man. It's all right with me. Yeah. We'll see, man. He's literally fighting against the house fire. They're trying to make that what's his name? Crocker Donovan fight, isn't it? All Irish showdown. So you're up against the system, you're Conor Walker. You're up against the system. You know what I mean? Sosa said this is one fight is better than Boxer's whole Crystal Palace fight card beats. It's a good fight, isn't it? I enjoyed Isaac Chamberlain versus Jack Massey. That was really good. That was a good fight last week. But that was a crazy fight. Richard Riapo stunk out last week, didn't he? He stunk it out. You know what I mean? He wasn't good in there. Richard wasn't good. Rematch. Let's see the score. Let's see the score. It might have to go to a rematch. It might well do. No, they both need a rest after this. Like, I mean, it was a tough fight. When is Crawford versus thing? August the 3rd, you know. Yeah, that's it. That's it. August the 3rd. Wow. The zone. Basically, I think was it 3 fights a week, three main fights a week now. I think that's the schedule they have it. They guarantee every week a fight. That's crazy, isn't it? 150 odd fights a year. Did I say? 150 odd fights a year. '96, '93, '95, '94. No, but I didn't see the whole fight. I didn't see the whole fight. I still didn't see the whole fight. I didn't see the whole fight. So I can't get mad. Let me not get mad. Let me not get mad. I didn't see the whole fight. Wow. Well, they got that all Irish showdown. You know what I mean? I didn't see the whole of it, so it's no point me getting emotional. I've got to stay in character. All I know from when I caught that fight, Conor Walker was winning them rounds. There's no way you could say that Crocker was winning. You can't say Crocker was winning. But look at Donovan. He's such a sportsman. He just takes it in his stride like nothing. Man. Wow. After that, a lot of fighters would have been stomping and moaning, complaining. He just took it in his stride, man. After giving an effort like that. Wow. That's Felix Cash, 18 months out. So where's Adam Booth? He's trained by Adam Booth now. He trains Tyler Denny. Well, Tyler Denny said He respects Felix Cash as a fighter. He's a very good fighter. But Felix has had issues, isn't it? He had a divorce. He split with Tony Sims. He's not with the Matchroom Gym. He's now with Adam Booth. 18 months out of the ring. 18 months out. And the last two fights he had in 2022, he didn't look very good. He didn't look very good at all. Tyler Denny, on the other hand, he's been active and he's beat a list of unbeaten fighters. Some of them he wasn't supposed to win, according to the bookmakers. You know what I mean? A list of unbeaten fighters. And he's the European champion. So even Eddie was saying that you have to have Tyler Denny the favorite right now because Felix been out in the ring a long time. Felix looked really good against Denzel Bentley 2021, stopped him in a couple of rounds, destroyed him. He's a big, huge heavyweight, quite imposing. Got about 10 knockouts in 16. Tyler Denny, however, he's 18-3 with only one stoppage. But that's a little deceptive. Okay, see, they're saying it in the corner there. That's the God. He says Walker won that. Eason, he says poor decision in his opinion. They saw the whole fight. The rounds I did see earlier, I didn't see all of it, but I did see a few of the rounds earlier. Walker was doing well in them rounds. He was doing very well in them rounds. So, you know, boxing is a crooked sport, basically, you know. Like, if you're not hooked up or prioritized, you know, in the hierarchy on the roster, then this will happen to you. And it's been like that for as long as I can remember watching it. It's corrupt, isn't it? Look at that effort that Conor Walker put in. Everyone in here saying he won. Like, Daz the God, he believes that Walker won. Eason, poor decision. LT says Denny has momentum on his side. Yeah, he does have the momentum and the confidence. Although, did you see the size difference between the two? El Boxio, what's up, bro? Guzzy, big up. Peace to the chat. Yeah, peace to the chat. LT, he said Walker was more consistent, so I had him winning. He was definitely more consistent. He was way more consistent. Like, he'd get hit and, like, go straight back in there like nothing could happen. Walker was taking flipping minutes. Not minutes, but he was taking large periods out of seconds, like getting his breath back before he throws some flurries back. He didn't win. He didn't win the rounds I was winning. He didn't win them rounds. He didn't win them rounds. He didn't win them rounds. As far as I'm concerned, he didn't win them rounds. He didn't win them rounds. Walker was working him over. Working him over. Body, head, he was working him over. But, you know, I'll have to watch the whole of the fight tomorrow at some stage if I can and get a proper gauge in it. But, yo, you guys are saying that Walker won. I'm surprised. You guys are saying Walker won? LT, point deduction. Yeah, the point deduction was teeth. The point deduction. What was all that about? The point deduction. That was teeth. It's a robbery. Is what it is, isn't it? It's that kind of sport. If you get in boxing, you know, that's what they'll do. If you're not prioritized, like I'm saying, you know what I mean? Yeah, they'll job you. And they'll no issue doing it either. And look at the commentary, like Ade, none of them saying nothing about the score. Oh, that was controversial. No one's saying anything. Hey, come on, man. What, none of you think that was controversial? It was all above board? Estrada versus Bam. When is that? That's next week, man. See, this is what I'm like, man, the zone got all the shit, bro. That's next week. Bam and Estrada next week. And Sonny Edwards is in a career must win fight against the Mexican. Sonny has to win that fight. Literally has to win it. What's Jack Carroll saying? Jack Carroll's got a special announcement, folks. All right. All the smoke, all the smoke. August 24th, New Corp. August the 24th, people. Regis Progress, Jack Catterall. Regis Joe Rowe. August the 24th. Regis Progress, Jack Catterall. Woo! That's big. That's big. That's not an easy fight, you know. Wow. Wow. That's big. That's big. See, October Red saying the same thing. October Red saying, you know what I mean? Everyone's saying the same thing. And look, they're not even making a big deal about it. They're just sweeping it under the rug. Like, come on, man. That's fucking terrible. Terrible, man. Like McComb against, like, the Golden Boy kid. This shit, come on, man. Corruption. Corruption, man. Corruption. We need to, like, fans need to do something, like, about dodgy decisions, man. Like, more protection for these fighters getting robbed on the score. Not robbed, but, like, you know, the way they just sweep it under the carpet, man. Protect fighters a bit more. Look at the effort they're putting in, and then, like, come on, man. Terrible. Terrible. Wow. Progress versus Catterall. Who you got, people? I'm putting the word out there on Twitter. I'm putting the word out. Putting the word out. Let me put a poll on. I like that fight. Shame they didn't get Regis over here to advertise it. Woo! Big announcement. Big announcement. Wow, that August is mad. August the 3rd, we've got that. Terence Crawford, and then Catterall. Wow. Hey, the zone, man. I mean, people keep saying the zone's £24. If you pay up front, it's $9.99 a month. That's what it is. Why do they keep saying that? Terrible, man. Bob Arum come over here making a big deal about the scorecards. Why, who do you think won? Bob? Jack Carroll won the fight. Josh Taylor didn't win the fight, Bob. I'm coming over to the UK. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. Shut up. Yeah, Bellew got Crocker winning. See, good. Good. At least there's one person have his back. Bellew's got Crocker winning. Oh, Darren Barker and Bellew both had Walker. Both had Walker. They both had Walker. There you go. It's the new arena. I can't remember the location. I forgot it. It's the new arena. They've just opened it. It's in Manchester. Well, Eddie's coaching Felix Cash. Eddie's coaching Felix Cash, man. On his walkout. Progress won't land a glove on Catterall, says El Boxio. LT got Catterall on points. El Boxio, Eddie recycling Progress against any one of his fighters who can move. LT, Barboza didn't want the smoke. Nope. Sylvester Major for Jack. Eason, Billy told Crocker he needed a good last round. Yeah. See, he knew what was going on. Yeah, you give it all your last, even though you lost that round. Steve said Ade is clueless as a pundit. Decent presenter, though. At least Barker and Bellew spoke the truth. Birmingham. It's in Birmingham. It's in Birmingham. Big up, Chan. Big up, Chan. You need a link, Chan? If you need a link, you know you got a link. I'll DM you a link. Not a problem. If you can't get on, that's cool. But I'll DM you the link regardless anyway. Big up, Lady Chan. Big up, Lady Chan. Felix Cash. Chan, who did you have winning the last fight? Walker or Crocker? The consensus is that, wow, Ring IQ got a fight poster already. August the 24th. No, it's in Manchester, Chan. The Co-op Live. It's in Manchester. It's in Manchester. Co-op Live. Co-op Live. It's a new venue apparently. Manchester. Wow. Hey, Manchester's gonna be buzzing, bruh. It's gonna be buzzing proper in there. Tyler Denny, boy. Tyler Denny is coming for all the smoke. Phil Larkin is next to the City Ground. Where was Susan M? So big up Susan. I'm going back to your comments. She's going with Jack. She hates how Regis fights, so she's picking from bias. That's all right. That's all right. Sometimes it's got to be done. People say, "Oh, you've got to be neutral." You got no. Sometimes you can pick from bias. I don't like your style. That's how I'm picking. You can't do that. Tyler Denny. Right. I need some water.
no one, no mate. Yeah, some old school Sean Paul.
Let me turn you up a bit. One sec.
Yeah. Come on, infiltrate.
Put this headphone jack in.
Denny's from Jamaica, isn't he?
What's that?
Denny is from Jamaica, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah. What did I thought he was? No, maybe I was watching something. I was watching something and it was like, yeah, I grew up really rough in being in Jamaica. I thought it was Denny. No, it might not be.
Right.
It might. I'm sure. I don't know. I had Walker winning, but the point deduction, it was close. So the point deduction cost him.
The point deduction was teeth, though.
Yeah, I mean, it was low blows though.
But look how high his trunks were. His trunks were like up by his rib cage, man.
It was fight of the year contender. That was a great fight though.
It was a very good fight.
Yeah, I was like, I thought the way they was announcing, I thought it was going to be a title fight with Eddie with the pro-grade thing. Sorry, I was the only one that was like a bit deflated, but I'm back re-inflated. It's a good fight, but I thought the way that they was in the ring, it was going to be like a title fight or something. When Eddie was like, oh, he should be undisputed, so a title fight. And I thought, okay, so who's but no, it's pro-grade. Pro-grade's going to get washed.
You think that's what everyone's saying?
Washed. Listen, this is pro-grade's kryptonite. This is Jack Catterall. Look what Devon did to pro-grade, meaning how slippery he was to fuck pro-grade. Listen, Catterall's even more slipperier. He's that, mate. Pro-grade's not going to be able to touch him. It's just going to be crazy. Comfortable points decision.
Not sure about that. I think it's going to be a tough fight.
Remember what you said to me every time I tell you when someone's going to get washed? You're like,
I think it's going to be tough. I mean, Progress literally needs this fight to stay in contention in the division.
Eddie's thrown him away, mate. This is the wrong one for him. This is going to be another loss for Progress. Easy. He's going to lose big time. He's not going to win no more than 4 rounds. No more.
He needs to win this, though.
Huh?
This is a must-win fight for him.
I know, but it's a must-win fight for Carroll. He's not going to win. He's like even what Carroll said. He's 35. Yeah, he's on the slide. I've had Progress on the slide from ages. From the Devin Haney thing, before that, I was like, yeah, this dude's on his way out. Yeah, this is the last hoorah. This is the last, I think, the last fight on his contract with Eddie anyway. So.
Oh yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
He's gone, mate.
Right, I see. I see the Queensbury Massive. They came to support Denny. I see David Adelaide, the Queensbury fighters. Adelaide, he's in there.
Yeah.
I
don't know about Tyler Denny. I know not much about him, to be honest. I just know
he's actually boxer. He's boxer. He's Ben Shalom. He's Ben Shalom.
And he's the what is he? The common what's this? A title fight, isn't it? British.
European 160 pound.
Yeah. Okay. So he holds that title, Tyler Denny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Felix has been out for 18 months. Long time.
I know. I'm not a fan of his, man. I think he's so arrogant, and he got gifted. The last time when I saw him, he got dropped, and they gave him the win. I was so upset. I can't remember who he was fighting.
I know. I remember the fight. I remember the European guy. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, and that guy bounced him off the canvas, and they still gave it to Felix cash. So I was like, yeah, I'm out.
He was on the canvas a couple of times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got bounced up. I was telling shouts out to my sister Lisa Bales. I was like, Lisa, you might not remember, but he got bounced up because I was thinking he had a loss, and then when he come on, when they just shown him backstage with 18-0, I was like, I swear he lost. And then I said, no, they gifted him the win from the geezer that bounced him on up and down the canvas. Yeah.
Look at the size of him compared to Denny.
Big, isn't he? Yeah.
Huge, yeah.
What is this at? 160 and not 154? What is this at?
160.
160. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, he's a big lad.
He's massive.
Yeah.
Denny looks like a welterweight compared
yeah, he looks tiny. God.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he ain't. Then Felix Cash has been out the ring at 18 months for real, man. Yeah, I just never took to his personality. I do want him to get beat, but I don't know. I don't know who wins this.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Like, Denny's been active, beating unbeaten fighters, but
But he's tiny. Look at Felix landing just effortlessly as well.
see, Denny's got to take advantage of these rounds when Felix is rusty.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to make sure he gets a good start.
Yeah. But
Tight
Felix
these
is
rounds.
look at his reach. His
Huge.
reach is long. Look at his reach, man.
Yeah.
It's huge. God.
The size of his back.
Where's
Compared
Denny?
to Denny.
Denny, are you in the right weight? You need to go back. You need to go to 154 at least.
It's just Felix is big, isn't it? Felix is big. Oh, good right hook by Denny. But Felix coming straight back.
Again. Yeah.
Okay, Denny looks switched on though.
But Felix is dominating this round, getting the better shots.
Oh, it's been a bit close. It's been a bit close. Okay, that was a good shot by Felix. Right hand straight down the middle.
Yeah, I think I'm in front of you. I'm 51.
I'm 53 on the clock.
Now I'm 46. Now, yeah, I'm just with you.
Let me see if I can catch up.
I cannot believe how big Felix is.
Because huge.
I remember when Conor Ben was sparring him. Remember that picture before Conor Ben popped? And he was as big as Felix. Remember? I was like, yeah. Felix ain't a small guy. But yeah, I just go, wow. It's because I haven't watched him for a minute. This is quite shocking now how big he looks compared, like you said.
Like super middle. Definitely looks super middle.
Yeah. Jeez.
Okay.
Wonder what he walks around at then. Fuck.
All right, the referee's telling them off.
Yeah.
Nasty's in the clinch.
Nice shot to the Cash. He just comes with that left hook to the body from at range and still connects. He's got a long reach, man, on Denny.
Got a long reach, man.
Yeah.
Got a long reach. A lot of punches thrown in that round, actually. First round.
Yeah.
Quite a lively first round.
Yeah. This was quite a decent card, the bits that I've watched. This was quite a decent card. I like the girls' fight as well.
Shannon, how did you have Shannon doing?
I only watched. I watched Ryan and
Dolan.
Yeah. So I think the right girl won on that.
Yeah, I think she won. A few people said that Shannon won. I thought Dolan won.
Yeah.
And they tried to say the knockdown was illegal because she was holding. No, she was punching with the free hand. What was your punch with the free hand?
Yeah, she got that. That was a knockdown. Didn't they count it as a knockdown? They counted it.
Yeah, it was counted as a knockdown. But like some of the people in Twitter, it was illegal. It's not illegal. You're supposed to punch with a free hand.
And and she just crumpled down to the floor. Like it was kind of crazy. It was kind of like meme when Bud fought Meme Machine, and that kind of knockdown where he kind of went down, holding on, trying to and it went down. But yeah, that was a good fight.
Yeah, she's too small for that weight class, man.
Yeah, because the other girl was because I don't really know about these girls. The other girl had long levers, but the other lad was good. It's
Cameron,
Vong, and the other guy.
And Jeff, yeah.
That was a good fight as well.
That was a good fight, man. Jeff always gives a good effort.
The old geezer, man, he needed to start. He only started loading up after towards the end, man. It was too much times where he would walk the geezer down, walk down Vong, and then not throw. When Vong started to get tired, because remember, this is only his fourth fight, that I felt that what's the other geezer's name? I don't know his name. He should have capitalized on that, man. But maybe he's a bit older, already.
This is good work by Tyler Denny going to the body.
Yeah.
He's training with Felix. That's a shock.
Who's he training with? Oh, trading with Felix.
Trading, yeah. He's trading with Felix.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, mate. You don't want your belt, do you? the guy that's been inactive just come through and just take the belt.
Yeah. Because he might not be up for a fight. So if you can catch him still a little like not match sharp,
Yeah.
you take it to him and see if he really wants it.
Yeah.
Good tactics. Okay. Tyler Southpaw. Is he Southpaw? Okay. Good left hooks.
Is he a Southpaw? Yeah. Tricky Southpaw. He is, isn't
Good
he?
attacks, though. Yeah.
Well, this is what
good shots by Felix.
He fights dirty.
He does fight dirty.
Hate how he fights. Dirty fighter, man.
He's fighting rough. I say more rough than dirty.
Yeah, rough. Yes, rough. Yes, rough.
Nothing wrong with that. You need that mean streak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's why I look at his right eye.
Oh, he's cut. Felix is cut.
Yeah, he's cut. He's cut, man.
He broke up Denzel. He broke up Denzel bad, Felix.
Yeah, I remember that.
Broke up
Denzel Bentley, man. I really wanted
Denzel.
Right. Yeah.
Is this going to be an upset?
Yeah, come on, Denny. You can't just let your belt go with the guy that's inactive. You get me? Yeah. Come on. Yeah, he's a rough.
If Tyler wins this, Ben Shalom has to get this guy a world title shot because he beat loads of unbeaten fighters. Loads of them.
Ben Shalom, man. Just don't have any faith in that geezer.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
Yeah. If he's got to rely on Ben Shalom to come up for him, I mean, it could be trouble in it.
Yeah. Ben Shalom, man. When's this contract up for renegotiation? Because I want to see
I'm sure this year was like the judgment year. I'm sure it was now. The final judgment is this year.
Do you think Sky re-signs with him? They do, wouldn't they?
Probably.
It's consistent. It'll be upheaval, wouldn't it? To just start kind of without Boxer again and that, but God.
DJ Mikey is asking, do you think LeRon will be dropped from Wasserman?
Oh God, he's so boring. Sorry, he's boring. I don't watch him. I can't watch him. I remember when Eddie had him, and he's just so boring. He put me to sleep. Very not a fan-friendly style at all. Terrible style.
I tell you what, man. I don't think they'll drop him, Mikey, because they don't have a huge roster, and like I guess they'll probably give him another shot. That was a good right hand from Felix, man. The size difference could turn this fight on his head at any stage. But Denny's sharp though. He's landing that left hand, that backhand.
He is southpaw, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a southpaw. Oh, he keeps catching Felix with that left hook.
Yeah.
Felix don't know how to fight the southpaw.
No. Yeah, nice left hook again from Denny.
Oh, great shot by Denny.
Yeah.
Landing that left hook too easy.
Fighting rough. Go on, yeah.
Yeah, he's beating Felix up. He is beating Felix up rough, and he's roughing him up with the head. Felix don't like it. He's getting roughed up.
Keep peppering that.
Calling the referee. You're the bigger man. You shouldn't be calling the referee, Felix. Look at the size to you to him. You shouldn't be calling the referee.
Isn't it?
Then he come for a rock, bro.
Yeah. Don't let him just take your belt, mate.
Nah, he's not giving that belt up without a fight.
Yeah.
He's not giving that belt up without a fight.
Yeah.
He's only got one stoppage, you know, in 23 fights, Denny.
So
one stoppage.
Hour.
Yeah.
God. That doesn't...
One stoppage.
Looks like he's doing all right holding his own, though.
Yeah. Sometimes that's deceptive, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's deceptive. And see, if he works the body, he's working that body, he's thumping up Felix to the body. Felix is struggling.
Go up to that left hook to that right eye. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah. That's beautiful tactics. Forcing him back, body shots, coming over the top with left hooks.
Yeah.
Tying him up here. Felix is gassed. He needs a second win.
Gasses out. The last
looks gassed.
He always gasses out.
Yeah.
Yeah, gasses out.
It's got Adam Booth.
Never good. Oh, I don't rate Adam Booth as a trainer.
No, neither do I, actually. Neither do I.
Don't.
Neither do I. And what Ben Shalom's in the front, boy, he's loved to beat up an Eddie Hearn fighter in front of Eddie. He would love that. He would love that. What's Ben now? What's Ben in the front now? I like Ben now, you know, because I listened to his interview October end. He's actually got ADHD. So when he looks like he's drifting off when they're talking to him, he looks like he's got ADHD. That's what it is. People say, oh, he looks dodgy. Look at the dodgy look. He's got ADHD.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yep.
Okay. Does he take medication for it?
I assume so. Yeah. I assume so. He's got the condition, yeah. He's had it since he was a kid. He was diagnosed when he was 12.
Oh. That's why he's kind of like, I thought maybe he could be like autistic or something.
Yeah, he's a bit different, isn't it? Like, you know. Yeah.
The word. Richard
Hall said 100% Cash overrated. Denny got the hunger and desire. Underrated big time class boxer. Anthony Mackin. We've always said that Cash would be exposed at the higher level because his defense is so open.
Yep.
Well, he's cut up around the eye right now, isn't he?
A lot.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Cut up around that eye. Not looking good.
Nope.
Wow.
Not Rob Denny if this goes all the way. And he does well.
Yeah. Well, Ben Shalom won't be too pleased. Sky and Ben Shalom. So they'd have to be careful with that. Like, it depends though. Like the size of Felix, you always feel that he's going to land a big punch.
Punch, yeah. Because he can whack.
Yeah. He's huge compared to this guy.
Oh, it's true what you said. Denny looks like a welter.
Oh, good jab by Denny, man. Look at the jab.
Felix like hands low. His defense is bad. It is.
Yeah, it's all over the place. It's all over the place.
That's how he got that my guy, the European. You get me? Just
He had him on the floor a couple of times.
Yeah.
Good right hand by Felix. Good right hand. That's the counter for the southpaw, isn't it? The right hand. That was a good shot.
Maybe he's getting in his stride.
Maybe.
Come on, Denny.
Oh, Denny having a bad round. Felix caught him twice with that right hand.
Yeah.
Big rights. But Denny's holding on. Denny's working him over inside with their body shot still, though. Good right hand over the top by Denny. He doesn't have no power, though, Chan. He's landed full-blooded. And he hasn't really done nothing to Felix.
Yeah. Well,
good jab by Denny, though. Who's cut?
Well, I said, well, he's cut him, though. He's managed to cut Felix.
He's cut him. Yeah, he's cut him. So, yeah, he's got a little bit of something behind the punches.
To the body. Yeah, see, when all that showing off business.
Felix is sold out. Look at him dropping his hands like that. He's tired. Keep whacking him to the body is what Denny needs to do.
He does that to show off as well.
Yeah. His defense is really sloppy, like everyone's been saying, in it. I didn't realize Felix's defense was so sloppy.
Bad. And you would have thought all this time out of the ring, he would have worked on that.
Yeah. Good. Oh, good left hand by Denny again.
Yeah.
The cut's bleeding.
Yeah.
Cut don't look too clever.
Just find some strength, mate.
Eddie Hearn sweating now. Eddie Hearn is sweating. You don't want to lose this. They see Eddie in the middle of the bench.
Sorry, Eddie.
Oh, Felix tried the uppercut, got countered with the left hook.
Yeah. Oh,
Felix standing! Felix standing! Felix standing! See, you always got to watch people with them low knockout percentages. Yeah?
Because look, he just got thumb there.
Because if you have a low knockout percentage, what do you have to work on? You got to work on your power. So one day, someone's going to catch you. Like when you, I know how to get some weight behind the punches now. And one day, you know what I mean?
Left hook. Look at that left hook. It was nice.
Oh, great shot. But hey, he rocked him. Then he rocked him with that left hook, bro. Rocked it.
Hard. Oh, look at that.
Look at, hey, good shot. Good shot.
Straight through the guard. Oh,
And
shit.
Felix was like Denny was saying, I'm going to stop you. And Felix
Yeah,
said, you keep saying you're going to stop me. Who you ever stop? To you is I've never seen you stop anyone. It might be you.
he said he was going to knock Denny out, didn't he? He said, I'm going to
Yeah,
knock this out. Let's see then. Wow, that was a good round.
very good round.
Yeah, that was a good
This
round.
guy don't want to leave without that belt, that European belt. He wants to keep that belt.
Because, I mean, if Felix loses this, then it's just like, you're not levels, mate.
Yeah. He's like got a long way to go back.
Yeah,
And he's coming back from he had mental health issues, a
ev-
divorce.
everything. Yeah,
So he's had a lot to go through.
yeah. Oh,
Wow.
Denny
I
is right.
think he has always fought with his hands down, Coppin, but now it's catching up with him. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he has.
Denny's fast, quick. Denny's got fast hands.
What are they doing now?
Oh, no. Oh, the cut.
There's nothing wrong with the cut. The cut's all right, man. Oh, is it that bad?
Yeah, it's quite bad, actually. It is
Mm-mm.
quite bad, actually.
Could be an upset.
It is quite bad. It is. It is quite bad.
Uh-oh.
And I don't know if you can see out of it. He's going to lie and say he can, but boy,
Doctor's waving his head.
doctor's probably saying I'll give him one more round. Oh, wave off! Wave
They waved
off!
it off.
Wave off!
Denny
Wave
upset the
off!
odds. Denny
Yes!
upset the
Wait, let's
odds. He
just
stopped
mute
him,
so I can
bruh.
hear Mark one.
Wow. Wow. You see? Felix, I tell you what, Felix is a big, physically gifted, powerful guy, capable. But you see
Fundamental.
that inactivity, the issues he's gone through, that guy's closed the gap on him. That how
Yeah.
much unbeaten fighters is he beaten now? It's just timing, man. It's just wow. Beat him.
Wow. I didn't think it looked bad though because he's blinking the air. I thought the doctor might say all round, but he can't see out that eye.
Whoa.
Hey,
Stopped him.
your defense is
Roughed him
shit.
up.
Your defense is shit.
Yeah,
That's
defense is
right.
crap.
Yeah, your
And he was hurt in the last round. Watch Eddie now.
Yeah.
Eddie had to take the L. Eddie got to take the L, man.
Eddie been
Well,
taking
look at Eddie. Eddie's pissed. Eddie's
Eddie's been
pissed.
taking multiple L's since that 5-on-5.
With Big Shalom, he lose to Frank and
Yeah.
now Ben
He's
beat him up.
living.
Ben beat up Eddie.
Yeah. I'm fucking happy.
Eddie.
Yeah, you ain't taking my belt after 18 months off. Nah, mate,
Yeah.
you're not.
Yeah.
Nah. Because that would.
Denny signed to boxer, Ulix. He signed to boxer.
Yeah, he signed to boxer.
Oh.
That last round there, look, yeah, on the inside. So
See that left hand?
I think his power don't reflect on his box rec for real, on his record. Because that he was sitting down on some part. He stunned Felix.
Wow. He stunned him. He thought Felix could walk. He thought he could walk for his shots. See, that's the second stoppage.
Yes, come on.
Wow, Tyler Denny did it, man.
Yeah, fuck, that was quick. 15 minutes.
Woo!
Go on. Yeah, mate.
Wow.
Felix, I don't know what you do, mate. I don't know where you go. Adam Booth.
Where does Felix go from here, man?
Adam Booth
Adam Booth is looking whack out here, Chan.
Yeah.
Adam Booth looking whack out here.
He's just not a good trainer, mate. You didn't even get this guy defensively responsible.
He had his shit since David Hay.
Yeah.
And he had Burnett. He had what's his name? Burnett.
He had the
super banter. He was pretty good.
Which
one? He had George Groves.
Yeah, he had Groves.
What's his name? Yeah, Burnett. He had Groves.
He had someone recent.
But when Groves won the world titles, he wasn't with Adam. He had left by that time.
Did he leave?
Yeah. Watch Ben Shalom in the ring.
Yeah. Wow. I'm glad.
Eddie got you.
Eddie's pissed. Livid.
Yeah, you can see Eddie is pissed.
Yeah.
Eddie is proper pissed.
Eddie's been losing to all his rivals recently.
Yeah. I think this one burns him worse though.
Yeah, the Shalom.
Because at least Frank is a veteran. This is a newcomer. Eddie's been ridiculing with the first bit.
Eddie, you need to let. I think. Well, Felix Cash. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Oh, big flipping upset, man.
Yeah. I don't know what you're gonna do with this geezer, Eddie Felix.
Felix. No, long way back for Felix.
I mean, you just got to go. You're just at domestic level, mate.
I mean, he's in his 30s. They're both in their 30s.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
both in their 30s now.
Felix, you're just not good enough with that defense. It's like you said, Beats. He's got all the dimensions to be able to be better than that, but I don't know,
He didn't
man.
use his attributes. He didn't use his attributes at all. You know what I mean?
I gave him one good round out of that. He had, I think, the first round. I'd say, yeah, that was good for him. But then, I think the southpaw stance just bothered him.
Yeah. The southpaw stance didn't do him no good. And what it was, Denny used the center of gravity very well.
Yeah.
And came underneath him, and Felix didn't know how to fight inside.
Yeah.
Ultimately, he couldn't fight inside, Chan. And my guy worked him over. He worked him over with the body shots and them left hooks.
Yeah.
Worked him over.
Wow. That was a great performance, mate. Great performance.
Done his thing. He done his thing, bro. Done his thing.
But you gave us an early night, Denny.
Yeah.
You know, early night. Jeez, light work. It wasn't even hard. It weren't that hard for him, was it?
Aaron said Beats is going to the cards, clash of heads. I don't think it was a clash of heads, you know.
I didn't see a clash of heads, but I doubt it. I don't know. I just think it was
Sylvester, yeah. But Booth hasn't got it popping for a long time.
Yeah, he needs to hang it up, Booth, mate. Just hang it up, mate. I don't know
Adam Booth did train Spencer Fearon. That was one of his earliest boxers, yeah. When Spencer fought on BBC years back, yeah. Wow.
Spencer never won a world title, though.
No, he didn't get to title level.
Nah. He's had about, how many losses has Fearon got? Between 6 and 9 losses or something like that. 6, 7 losses out of like 16 fights or something like that.
LT, it's not really an upset for me. You don't see it as an upset.
Yeah, because you would have gone with Denny up to win out of, because I get why people would have picked Denny because he's active. I mean, yeah. I just didn't give it much thought because I just didn't really know what he was dealing with. So I didn't really
see, like Denny said, whatever you've been doing while you've been out of the ring, he said he's been in the gym grinding. And inactivity is hard. One of the hardest things to beat in boxing.
It is. And you're coming back at kind of like at a high level with a high level boxer. Yeah. Because it would have looked bad if he would have lost his belt to someone that was inactive.
FBA said Eddie letting Wilder flagship has cursed him. I actually agree.
Yeah, it's true.
You should have kept Wilder well away from anything like Matchroom, Captain, and all that. You should have kept him well away from it.
Ain't one really since, Eddie.
Yeah. Not enough pop for you know what I mean? To put Wilder in a captain position. Not enough pop, no, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Everything mash up.
Yeah, everything mash up now, Eddie. Mash up the thing, Eddie. I mean, mash up the thing.
Yeah. God, that was a great performance from Tyler Denny. Yeah, I know his name, but I just can't think of any fights he's been in. I don't know if I've watched him beat Tyler Denny. I know the name.
Yeah, I see him fight. What's his name again? Brad Paul, who drew with Nathan Heaney.
Okay.
What's his name? River Wilson Bent. He beat some good, all unbeaten, a lot of unbeaten fighters, but most of them unbeaten. About 6 or 7 of his last wins, unbeaten fighters.
Wow, boy.
And it's like Commonwealth, European level.
Yeah. Good level.
Yeah.
So, like, you're gonna have to get him a title.
Yeah, you need to get him a proper fight now, man. You need to get him a proper fight.
Yeah. How old is he?
He's about 32. So you need,
Yeah.
yeah.
World title fight now, mate. Just keep it moving.
Anthony Mackie said all these traveling fighting men get their asses handed
I
to them.
know.
Fury, Billy Joe Saunders, Burton, and now Cash.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, I get their ass whooped right now.
That's why them talk.
Yeah. Fury talking about Usyk only won 3 rounds.
Oh God, I ain't even did my bloody reaction to that. I'll just someone's up me, got a couple people.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if I'm going to dignify that with a response. I mean,
that's wild. He's gone into Wilder, the Book of Wilder. Don't
yeah,
worry.
he's morphing into Wilder.
Yeah.
Morphing into Wilder.
Book of Wilder. I knew it. From people was all talking about. From people's like, oh, it's just a night out that he's had and all of that. Nah, mate, he's unraveling. He's unraveling that night out. All right, cool. He shouldn't have let everybody see him do that in public, and then and then you're coming out with all these excuses straight after that. It doesn't look good when you put the 2 and 2 together. Look like you're just deluded for real. Like you're not handling the loss. You because Fury will pretend and come on camera. Yeah, I'm fine, but deep down he's popped down.
Denny won the fight, man. Whoever's asking, I can't pronounce her name. Denny won.
That was fucking.
El Boxio, can we see Denny versus Eubank Jr. next? Well, they're talking about Eubank versus what's his name, Hamza Shiraz at Wembley.
Title fight. Denny needs a title fight.
Anthony Macca says there will be no Usyk rematch. Not this year, there won't be.
Yeah, the same December, aren't they?
Yeah, Fury ain't gonna make December. Fury ain't making on December, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't. I knew it was never going to be October. That's what I knew. And then,
yeah, about October. No way he's making October.
Yeah, it won't be December, will it? It'll go into the new year, 25.
Yeah, definitely.
If it happens at all.
If it happens at all.
Yeah.
Which is that is doubtful to me.
Yeah. I'm on the side of doubt as well. Yeah.
Stephen Carmona. Denny won the fight. Denny won.
Yeah, I know. People can't believe it. The fight,
yeah. Everyone's shocked that Denny won.
That was light work. Like, and even if it wasn't for the cut, Denny was piecing him up, mate. It was going bad for him. It was going bad for Felix. It was going bad. He got stunned. He was getting clap up on the inside.
Is Denny a southpaw though? I didn't even know he was a southpaw.
I don't remember while watching like the bits of the build up that he was a southpaw keezer. That's why when he come, I thought maybe he's a switch hitter then, but then no, he just stayed southpaw. So yeah, fucking hell.
To the Bucks wreckage.
I wonder if who Felix Cash was bloody sparring with. Did he get no decent southpaw sparring? Because he was getting.
You should have stayed with Tony Sims. Tony Sims.
Tony Sims is a good trainer.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I like Tony Sims. Good trainer. Way better than Booth. God. Adam Booth is weird. He's a weirdo.
Adam Booth is kind of strange.
Just a weirdo. Yeah. Wow, that was it. That was
he's a southpaw. He's a southpaw, Chen. He's a southpaw.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it because he didn't switch back to orthodox or anything. Yeah,
he's a southpaw.
Wow.
I mean that's a terrible comeback. I mean that you could attribute some of the blame of that loss to Eddie. You're inactive, 2 years out, had mental issues, and you put him in there with a southpaw who's been winning all his fights. Yeah,
a quick southpaw champ.
Right. Yeah.
Matchmaking, Eddie. Bad matchmaking, mate.
See, that teaches a lot of people. Stop thinking that because someone is big and powerful that they're going to win. You're inactive, and you got a southpaw who's on form. That's a formula for a loss, an upset loss, right there.
Happened with Fury Usyk. Fury ain't been the most.
Right. There you go. Southpaw.
There you go. Mash up. Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to fight Usyk, and in your last fight, you lost to a total novice. Right? to an MMA fighter who's never had a
Yeah.
pro fight, and then you're gonna, yeah, of course.
See, people don't learn, do they? They don't. But Eddie should have known that. He should have known better.
Yeah. Eddie got to take some of the responsibility.
Yeah, for that. And I'm sure Cash is going to have a good few words with Eddie now. Throw the big old strop.
Should have had at least a couple of comeback fights.
Yeah. Should
You know
have.
what I mean?
Yeah. God, yeah, that was a banana peel waiting to happen, mate. And it happened. The geezer with no power basically stunned him, everything. And that was due to him being a southpaw. He just didn't, the left hand, it was bothering Cash. Just didn't know how to defend against it. Like, I don't understand why you don't know how
El
to defend.
Boxio said Cash looked like he never had nothing with his punches. And he did, you're right, he did learn, but my guy walked through him. He walked through it. And then when he found out he could take the power, what did he start doing? He started walking Cash down.
Yeah. And got in that inside and got underneath in the body. Yeah.
Started walking him down.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah. Look at them lot all stunned. The presenters, them lot was all stunned like, oh boy. Yeah. Eddie's not looking good it's not looking good for our boss.
Raymond Hills said, Beats and Shan, what are your thoughts on the Fury delusion? Do you really think he thinks he won?
No.
Who knows what Fury thinks in his head, man? He can think what he wants.
Yeah, he probably does think he won. And the thing is, right, he's still, that just shows you he's still just got a wally per yes man around him that he rewatched the fight and he thought he won. But if you've got your certified people around you, they would have said, nah, you didn't really win, but minor, we'll go again. But obviously people are still telling him, yeah, man, you won the fight. So he's saying you can't win on the cards. Is it? But Fury, most of your fights have always gone decisions. You're acting like you're always been some knockout artist out here. You can't win on the card.
Anthony Mackin says, being big is not a guaranteed win, but it's the biggest optical illusion. Small men can fight as well as big men. Yeah. 100%.
The stuff.
100%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Because Denny looked like a welterweight, for real. I was worried. I was like, yo, this geezer looks...
Yeah. He looked tiny compared to Felix. He looked tiny.
And that's after rehydration as well.
Right. Look absolutely tiny.
Yeah, man. Get him a title fight, man. Let's go. Who do we match him with? Who can you match him with now? So you've got what's the
put him in there with Johnny Beck, man. Let him fight Johnny Beck.
Got Johnny Beck. You got the other geezer, that Baranchik.
Yeah, put up a couple of million. Bring him over. Bring Johnny Beck to the Midlands and go rough him up like you did Felix. Rough up Johnny Beck.
Yeah.
I think he can do pretty well from that southpaw stance against Johnny Beck.
Me too. Definitely. He's got fast hands, boy. His hands is fast.
Yeah.
How he was countering Felix, his hand speed was great.
Done an excellent job, man. Excellent job.
Yeah, good job.
Good job, man.
Look at Barry Jones. He's tiny, isn't he? Jeez.
What's the Mayweather line? Yeah, he is, isn't it? How tall is he?
I don't know. Probably about 5'3". He was a little fella, what was he fighting at? He
Barry
was like
Jones. Featherweight. Not that short, you know. So they're pretty tall. He's probably about 5'6" or 5'7".
Nah. Yeah, could be. Maybe 5'6".
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because Tony Belly and them lot are just really tall, aren't they? Yeah, that's why Barry's extra small. Well, Ade's 6 foot.
Yeah, he's about 6 foot.
Yeah, Ade is 6 foot. He's 6 foot. Yeah.
Parker's about 6'1".
6'1".
6'1".
And Belly's like what, 6'3", 4?
Yeah, about 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah. Wow, they can't believe it. They can't even believe it. Looking at them talk, they're like, yeah, that was a great.
They stunned the place, but stunned the arena.
Yeah,
stunned the arena. Matchroom won the first bid for that fight. You know, they won the first bid.
And they thought this was they thought this was Cash's coming out party,
Yep.
didn't they?
We're getting the European title, and next he'll be looking towards world titles. No. You go to the back of that queue.
Yeah.
Back of that queue, my friend.
I was saying to Lisa, I was like, I know Tyler Denny's name, but I don't really know his fights, sis. But all I know is I hope that he beats Felix Cash's ass, and that he did. Glad, fucking glad. Yeah, that'll give you some humble pie, mate. Go and learn your defense, mate. And now you're gonna sack.
Yeah, work on that defense. That
Yeah,
defense was all about. It was shockingly bad. You know what I mean?
that was
You're walking around with your hands down after you've been inactive for all that time. What, you expect to land one big punch and go home? Come on, man.
yeah. That's what he thought. That's what he thought.
Yeah.
That defense, leaky boy, terrible defense.
Yeah,
And what
it was absolutely dreadful.
that was
It was
dreadful.
absolutely dreadful.
But that's what I was saying, Beats. That's how he was when it was with the European guy, the one that bounced him off the canvas.
Yeah. And there was the European guy who dropped him twice. That was a dodgy decision. And then there was another fight after that, a black guy, and he looked crap in that fight too.
Yeah, gassed out everything. Terrible.
Yeah.
Cardio's bad. Cardio's bad. I don't know what he does in his training, mate. Are you gonna sack Adam Booth and go to another trainer? He's been with everyone, isn't he? Done everywhere.
Yeah. He's getting, you know.
He's the problem at this point.
Yeah,
You're
passed around, getting passed around the trainers, isn't it?
Yeah, you're the problem at this point, Felix Cash. You're the problem, mate. Yeah. God, that this one. Yeah, and Walker. That was a good fight. Wow, that was I wasn't prepared for it to be so quick.
Copping 09 says Felix Cash should have fought Scott Fitzgerald. Scott, isn't he still drinking?
Damn.
The
name. Anyone that's got Fitzgerald at the end, they're always drinking.
Phil Larkin, Cash has had hands down like Josh Kelly. Yeah, that style does not work for him.
Yeah, don't work. Yeah, don't work, mate. He thought because the geezer was small, he thought, because I was like, look how nice his reach is. Because I was like, Felix Cash's reach is, but he wanted to. I think he wanted just to fight Denny long.
Yeah. It was a 5th round stoppage for those who want to know. 5th round cut eye stoppage.
Lucky. If it was before the 5th round, if it was up to the 4th round, then it would have. What would have happened? It would have been.
Yeah, halted on doctor's advice due to the cut on his right eyelid from an accident. Oh, they're saying an accidental head clash.
It was it?
Yeah, technical decision. So okay, yeah, it was a technical decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ahead. He was ahead. He was ahead 49-47 to 2 scorecards and 49-46 on the other.
Who, Denny was ahead then?
Yeah, he was ahead. Yeah.
I only saw Felix Cash winning the 1st round. That's what I was saying. The 1st round, I would have just gave that to Felix Cash.
The fight was lost when that left hook hurt him. Was it in the 4th? That the fight was lost then.
Yeah.
Fight was lost.
Yeah. Damn.
That guy, I mean, because that's the first time I see Tyler even hurt anyone really badly like that. He beat a few people up, but he really hurt him.
Yeah, he stunned. Straight stunned him, coming with that left hook, and then he come with a left through the guard again. That was nice work, boy.
Wow.
Yeah, Eddie, you messed up there, mate. You put him in with a fast hand southpaw.
Yeah, it was bad matchmaking by Matchroom.
That's crazy. When you look
although in saying that, Felix was nominated to fight for the European title, but they should have probably declined.
Yeah, and gave him some warm-ups.
But they underestimated Tyler. That's what it was. They said, all right, look, if he's only got 1 stoppage, Felix, go in there and bash him up. Yeah, he's got 2 stoppages now.
Yeah, stoppages, 1 for Felix Cash, That must be so demoralising, Felix Cash. You got worked. Forget the cut, you still got worked. You got beaten up. Ring, mate. You got stunned, the whole lot. Yeah. by
He
one.
got moved.
Yeah, he did.
He got moved in there,
Yeah,
man.
I
And
don't want to hear about no rematch. Just you move on, Tyler Denny to a title fight. We don't need a rematch. Let's keep it moving. It's not on level. Cash ain't on levels. We don't need to see that twice, do we, Boots?
Nah, we
No.
don't need to see that twice.
Yeah,
Jump should be saying that you can't imagine what a Denny by KO TKO was paying. Probably a lot of money.
Yeah, on the bookies. Yeah.
Guzzy said, I don't think Eddie cares if his fighters lose right now. He's doing big things with Turkey. Nah, he does care, Guzzy, because he's still got to keep the domestic scene going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if he's doing stuff with Turkey, he needs the domestic self to look after itself. And that was a significant loss.
Yeah. I keep saying he's taking his eye slightly off the ball with the domestic scene anyway.
Yeah.
Going with the.
I think Lee Woods left. I don't know what's happening with Josh Warrington. Felix Cash just went down.
Craig.
Got to fix up, Eddie.
Craig Richard.
Guzzy said, good point. Appreciate it, Guzzy. Kelvin said Eddie needs to sign some new UK talents. Yes. What's happening with Conor Benn? Conor Benn just sidelined.
Listen, that's their own fault how they played that. It's their own fault. They just dragged that out. Eddie and Ben, they've dragged that out 2 years. Ryan and Devin thing got dealt with just quick. I know it's dragging out with all the rest of the bullshit, but the decision quickly and dealt with quick. Do you know what I mean?
Ryan will be back in the ring before Ben in the UK. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah. I don't know what. So what is the update on Conor Benn? So he's been resuspended, but how long for? Have they said?
I think they're saying by September he should be able to box, but I have a feeling they're not going to let him fight, man. In September, I have a feeling. I mean, they're just going to keep him out, man. Yeah.
Teach him a lesson, they will, wouldn't they? That's what they're going to want to do. Yeah.
Phil Larkin said, "Is Boots going to be the next PBC casualty against Evanesean in the World Cup, Fargo?"
It's a potential banana peel. Potential,
it's a tough fight, you know. It's a tough fight. They like, hey, David's a good fighter, man. Yeah. That's because.
No, he's a great fighter. He's a really good fighter. So he's a 7-year European champ, mate.
Coppin09 said, let's not ask Eddie to pull fighters out of mandated fights when we have criticized Ben for same thing. Yeah, that's true. But the difference is, though, Coppin, right? Like the fighters that Ben pulled out, they weren't inactive. Felix was inactive. He had a genuine, case to say, I'm not ready to fight for a Euro yet. He was inactive. He had mental health issues. He had a divorce. He split from his trainer. You know what I mean?
An injury as well.
Yeah. But listen, Reactor should have went and fought my guy. What's his name? Jai. You would have got beaten up, but you ducked Jai to get beaten up by Chris Smith. Yeah.
I've only seen little pieces and highlights of that fight because I decided it just wasn't even worth going back and watching because of Reactor not reacting.
Reactor was shocking.
What happened to him? What happened? He won the first fight.
But
so
he's trying to say that it was the weight. He's moving up to heavy.
Oh well, he should have
still one punch, Jan. Yeah, he'd throw one punch and he's just holding. After he throw one punch, he was hold. Then what are you doing?
You think you can get away going up to heavyweight and you can't even do a Chris Smith? No, love. You've regressed. That means he's regressed. He's regressed.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to knock Smith out.
That was the storyline, but it didn't manifest.
A great champ. I don't think he looks that good. I don't like how his fight style is at all. It's messy.
Hey, he fought pretty well though, you know. He fought good. I'm gonna give him his due. He fought pretty well on the night.
That's because he's got new train. Who's training him now? Who's training him?
Who trains him again? Shane's. No.
Yeah,
Shane's been there a little while. Shane's done a good job. Yeah.
Well, then maybe just on some of his technique then, because I've never liked his style of
He
fight.
looked shocking against Masternak, but he
Bad.
came back. Yeah, he looked really bad. But he, you know,
Bad. I was like,
he
this
actually
guy's
looked like Richard was that bad. He actually looked like a stylist. Like he made Billiam look like a stylist. Yeah, seriously.
Jesus
Billiam was
Christ.
out jabbing him, like he was
Yeah.
throwing uppercuts, body shots. He just looked way better. Looked way better than Richard. It was horrifying.
Because he's hanging out with Madonna. You got gassed.
Yeah, and doing all that modeling stuff, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like,
Took you off
yeah,
the ball. Took your eye
eye
off the
off the
ball.
ball.
You know what I mean? God, man. Yeah, I haven't even watched that fight. And it's like I said, bits and everyone was like, yeah, they gave the rundown. I was like, oh, God. I think I heard I'm sure I heard your piece on it saying that he didn't look good. Yeah, that Richard looked.
Yeah, he
just
looked shocking.
Yeah.
He looked shocking.
I won't even bother go back watch it.
South London boys didn't turn up.
Yeah.
South London boys didn't. Like Dan Aziz drew. I haven't seen that fight. He drew.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I heard they gifted that. It was Dan Aziz should have been happy with the draw because I heard that everyone.
That's what I hear.
Won.
Isaac lost to Jack Massey from Derbyshire for the European title.
God.
Yeah, so the South London youth, not one win.
Bloody hell. Yeah, that was God, terrible then. Terrible. Where was that? They went down. They was in Crystal Palace for that, weren't they?
Yep, Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park.
Oh, it's Selhurst Park. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see that curse of the coming home thing. It's the curse when people do this.
Yeah.
Right. That's why Boots better be careful. You're doing your coming home thing with Avanesian. Be careful because that's your first fight in Philly. That Eddie's doing for
Phil
him.
Larkin is asking, who has Boots beat better than Avanesian?
He ain't. He ain't.
Actually, a good question.
He ain't. He ain't beat
no one better than Avanesian on his resume, no?
Nope. Wow. Nope. This is the best geezer on his resume. Facts.
Hey, behave yourself, Imran. Behave yourself. And people need to behave themselves. Behave. I'm banning you for that.
Imran. I didn't even say what he said. Yeah, no, this is going to be the best on his resume for sure. Very, yeah.
Toro TV. He says he punched. Sorry about it. He says Toro TV. He said he punches him and then he feels bad about it, so he hugs him to let him know that deep down he doesn't mean it when he throws big punches at their heads. Who are we talking about? Richard. Yeah, Richard's just like, what happened? What happened, Richard?
Regressed, and he's too old to be regressing. How old is he? 34?
Yeah, he's in his 30s now as well, so, you know.
Sergey Lipinets better than Avanesian. No.
Who's that? Sergey Lipinets better than No, he's not better than David Avanesian.
Better than David Avanesian.
I don't think so. No, Lipinets ain't a bad fighter. Lipinets ain't bad.
We talked about that on my show last week, but yeah, no, it's literally he's going to be 35 in October. And Anthony McKen, sorry, Rapport's 35 in October.
35.
Yeah.
Afro Jams and Madonna training Reactor.
Probably. And it weren't
training him in the bed.
Yeah, weren't no boxing training.
Oh no.
That is, yeah. And then he's going to go up to heavyweight. Well, good luck on that one, mate, because you better hope, yeah, one punch. Well, that works.
Coppin said Madonna happened to Reactor. Oh no.
Yeah. Man. He took his eye off the ball enough to stop training for like a couple of weeks. I guarantee. He was having too much fun modelling and going to them parties and being.
Yeah. That's what it looked like to me, man.
Yeah.
Like Richard living the playboy life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you thought, because I beat him before, I'll just be able to just beat him. I'll beat him this time again. So it don't matter. You took your eye off the ball. That's what I believe. Distracted. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
That was
like the whole of that boss that
massive.
boxer roster, like Cody is a free agent now after making a big deal to leave Matchroom, right? You lose your titles over there, win a Bridgerweight title back, and now you're a free agent.
He's free agent, so he's not with Boxer anymore.
No, he's not with Boxer, he's a free agent.
Well, who released? They released him, or has he lived out his contract?
Looks like it. Yeah, he's out of his contract. Free agent, he declared it.
Shame, because I heard Eddie say yesterday, you know, we do business, and not every time. He said, my dad says when people like disrespect you, we never give them a second chance. He goes, I'm a bit different. If I see that there's value in re-signing you, well, he goes, but unfortunately, Lawrence, I've got no interest in re-signing Lawrence Okoli.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
Oh no.
Great like that. Yeah. No interest.
That's deep.
Yeah, he said don't bring no value. If a fight brings some value, then he'll think to re-sign them. But he said Lawrence don't bring no value.
I would re-sign him at heavy, not at cruiser.
Well,
because there's some fights you could definitely make for him at cruiser. I mean at heavy, but cruiser no, and Bridgerweight no. Move up to heavy.
I don't think he brings. I don't know. You're gonna have to see what he looks like at heavyweight first, because if you're gonna be a clench master at heavyweight, we don't know. I don't know how far that's going to get you. I don't know. You've got to see if his style develops into a heavyweight style. You get away with all that shitty clinching as a cruiser and all that. But I don't know. I don't know what he looks like as a heavyweight, to be honest.
Anthony Mackie says Madonna and her people were introduced to drugs and anti-sex practices, if you know what I mean. No, I don't. What does that mean? Anti-sex? Oh, okay. Well, you mean like anti-righteous sex? You mean? I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
So funny man, Richard, I talk actually. I can't say that about Richard. Richard's South London now. Hopefully he ain't gone that far.
No, it's just that Madonna showed him such a good time with all that money that anything they was just here, there, just hanging out in their yard, wherever. Could imagine. Now, not funny business, but just meaning normal. They was just doing their thing, and he just took his eye off the ball. Madonna's one of them witches, man. A bit witchy.
The curse of Madonna, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, Beats, and you like, nah, I wouldn't go there.
No, I'm not going there. I won't go near it. I won't go near it, bro. I won't go near it.
Some people want it on the resume. He wanted it on his resume, clearly.
Yeah, I won't go near that, man. You know what I mean? She's been getting dragged around since the 80s, bro. In New York and shit, doing all for a long time.
But it's just the fact
she's
that
a veteran bust down. That's a veteran bust down.
But I mean, those lads still would, though. Those lads still would, just because of who she is, just to say they did it.
No, I don't put it about because of who she was, man.
Yeah. Some other, Richard Rapport fell victim to it, didn't he?
I wouldn't go near that.
Yeah. You said that from ages. You said that. You were like, nah, Shan. I was like, nah, you would beat you. Nah.
Get out of miss. Get out of miss one. Get that one I miss. Get that one I miss. Yeah, get that one I miss.
Yeah, he's not over that one. That bucket way too hollow. Oh God, you lot.
Bucket way too hollow.
God, that's crazy. We ain't got any American cards tonight. It's this.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think, guys. Anybody in the chat? Is there anything else happening? I don't think. I'm not sure.
Felix ended proceedings. Let me see unboxing schedule. Let me go unbox.
Yeah, have a look. Yeah, my guy, McDonald's bump on his graveyard. Oh God, you lot are terrible. These lot are terrible, I tell you.
No. I think no. We got next week. It's Estrada and Bam.
And Bam, yeah.
I want to see that. That I want to see, but I don't see nothing else. No, that was it.
Quiet one. Quiet. Very quiet.
Wow.
fight weekend.
We,
We can't moan because we've been having jam-packed ones week after week after week. Sometimes we have a
Felix
little.
Cash dropped, laid an egg, champ, laid an egg.
Yeah, and that was all she wrote, love. That was all she wrote. That was
Laid an
terrible.
egg.
That was a
Yeah.
terrible performance. When you do your wrap up thing, right? You can rewatch that while you're thinking. You're gonna just desecrate that. You're gonna say how terrible that
Yeah,
was. But
yeah. It wasn't impressive. Weren't impressive. He failed to impose his physicality. He
yeah,
he didn't look like he was ready for a fight or anything like that.
terrible.
He was complaining to the ref. I said that's a
Yeah,
bad sign right there.
you
When
said
like
that.
you're the way bigger
Yeah,
guy, and you're barred to referee.
you
Nah, you
said
should
that.
be balling to the referee. Yeah,
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 downhill when you know you're losing when you start doing them types of things. I
yeah,
know. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm looking like a super miggle.
Mhm.
And you're crying.
Yeah. You look big, man. You look big.
Yeah,
But I tell you
yeah.
what, right?
Go
I
ahead.
see Felix Cash sparring Ben Whitaker.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
Ben, well, he played with it. He played with Felix. It was literally
Did
played with him
he?
like a kid. Yeah, he literally played with him.
Did he?
Played. Yeah, he literally played with Felix. Literally played with him. But he's a light heavy though, isn't it?
And Ben's a light heavy, yeah, but still, but after we walk around them, they're near enough both the same size, Ben and Felix. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You would. That's what I would have thought. But
Yeah,
yo, Ben was playing with him. Playing
really.
with him. Yeah, he was literally toying with him. Literally
Well, he
toying with
didn't.
him.
I didn't even watch his. I watched the highlights of his fight. I couldn't even go back and watch. I like that. Just got. I couldn't be bothered to watch back. Seeing it's. I don't know if he's got power like that. Beats Ben.
Well, he's got 10 stoppages in 16. Who, Ben? Oh, Ben.
Uh, yeah,
No, he's
Ben.
not that powerful.
Yeah, I'm noticing he ain't got the that equalizer thing. He ain't got that, has he? He ain't got it. He
I
ain't.
don't think he does. I don't think he
Nah,
does.
I saw when I saw the highlights, I was like, yeah, you didn't get that dude out. That dude took some clean shots off of you as well.
Who was that
Some
Asian
clean
kid tonight was doing all the showboating? Did you see that kid? The Asian kid?
Vong.
No, not Cameron Vaughn.
Oh, which one? Oh, maybe I did I not see it?
Indian. There's an Indian kid.
Oh
He said,
yeah, the one
yeah,
that
he's doing
come
all the
like he was
showboating.
like a Nassim Ahmed, and he tried like he was.
Yeah.
What happened again with his fight? He won, didn't
He
he?
won. He won.
Yeah,
He's pretty elusive, but
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
yeah,
You step up the
That's the
levels.
first time I've seen him. I don't know his name. I don't
I
know his
don't know his
name.
name. Yeah, but he didn't look too bad. Let me see what his name is.
Yeah,
Go to the.
he's come out to Michael Jackson, Billie Jean, or
He was
something.
elusive though.
Yeah,
What's his
yeah.
name?
I said, yeah.
Is it Mustafa? No, not Mustafa.
no, um,
Hamza
no,
Udin. Yeah,
no. Was it? Was it?
yeah.
Was it?
Hamza Udin. I think. Yeah,
Udin. Udin.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Who's he signed to then?
Matrim, yeah, the Matrim boy.
Well, yeah, Matchroom. Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen him. What's his stats? He's new, isn't he?
He's
New
2-0,
prospect.
2-0 now,
Yeah,
2-0.
prospect. Yeah, yeah. And how many?
Eddie's got high hopes for. He's got high hopes for him. You know what I mean?
Let's see, because you need to get your domestic stable lit up right now because it ain't.
Yeah. He needs to like fix up that
Yeah,
domestic stable. 100%.
yeah, yeah,
100%.
yeah. Needs
All
to fix.
right, Saudi. See that's the thing. It takes attention away, don't it?
He
It
does.
takes attention away.
Oh, I've been saying that. I said Eddie's looking too much over, especially doing a lot of the American cards. I think he's taking his eye off the ball with the UK domestic level, and that's where Frank thrives. Frank's
Okay,
been,
Spencer Fearon is saying, "Oh, a massive apology to Tyler Denny." He said they didn't think he could have done that to Felix Cash, but after the first round, I knew the result. Asked Mr. Tunde, "Well done, boxer," because I really enjoyed the show on the Zone. Tony Bellew is too real. Yeah,
I don't know what Denny said. Well, yeah, you have to type the truth. Well, you had that.
He
You
shocked
had
a lot of people, Spence. He shocked a lot of people tonight, Tyler. You
you
know
had
what I mean?
you had that same. You had that same trainer, Adam Boothing. Nah, make it, boy.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
He
yeah.
don't all, mate. I don't know what. Who else? He's got someone else that I saw him. Who did I see him with the other day as well? I saw him maybe a few fights back. I don't know, mate. Was it in Saudi? Did he have someone on the Saudi card? I forget. He was somewhere floating about with someone there as well. God, yeah, I've never rated him. Yeah, well, I'm glad. I'm happy for Tyler Denny. I want to see what they're going to match him with his next fight. Hopefully,
He deserves a big fight. Can
yeah,
Ben deliver? He deserves a big fight.
yeah, yeah. I wonder. So, is he up for renewal on his boxer thingy, or is he well in his contract and he's still got more fights left on that?
I think this year is the year of judgment. I think they're going to keep him on.
Yeah,
They're
they
going to
should.
keep him on.
They should do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they should keep Ben on. They should keep Ben on. They should keep Ben on.
No, I'm talking about thingy, the lad, Denny.
Oh,
He,
Denny.
yeah,
Yeah. He's one of their prized assets right now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like
Yeah,
William Smith is the face. Remember they were saying Richard was going to be the face of boxing, Lawrence was going to be the face,
all of
Joshua
that.
Buatsi.
Oh God, and they've all
And
failed.
now it's
It's the
William. William is the face.
Yes, Billum. It's Billum Smith. Yeah, the underdog. That's what I'm saying. All them lot, they left. They dissed up Eddie. 2 out of them 3, and left.
Yeah.
And oh, we're going over here. We're going to be the first. And nothing of the sort, mate. Nothing. One's a free agent. One can't get the yard fight, and then he's fighting what Willie Hutchinson. Boatsy they're talking about, ain't they?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Oh well, you may as well. You've got to move on, mate. You just
Hey, but Buatsi's not up for the fight though. He's still waiting for Yard.
mate. How long are you gonna like? You don't want to be inactive too long. Like, do you know what I mean? You did the Dan Aziz fight. You got to keep active. Just fight. Unless they think Hutchinson is a threat, high risk, low
Well,
reward.
I listened to a Hatman video the other day. You know what he said?
So
Now you go quote Hatman, and then he said that Hutchinson knocked out Buatsi in a sparring session. That's the rumor.
really, do you believe that? Really?
I don't know. I don't. I don't know. You believe it?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to visualize that.
Hey, listen. Shit happens in sparring, Jan.
Yeah, I know.
Shit happens in sparring.
I'm just trying to think how like is Willie Hutchinson that? How I'm just trying to because that's the first time I've seen him fight Beats.
You don't see him beat up Craig. You know what I mean? He beat up Craig.
Yeah.
He listen. He beat up Craig probably better than Buatsi did.
Yeah,
it wasn't until the last round you see Craig getting a bit of success.
That's true. That is true. That is true. Wow. Well, then we'll know why Buatsi don't really want. He's not too keen on that. Maybe not too keen on that fight.
That's
Even
probably why he ain't keen. He's still waiting around for Yard. He should be moving on with his career.
God, these lot are just going to stagnate. You just see what happens to Felix Cash with all of this inactivity, mate. You lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both him and Yard have both been out for the Yard's been out slightly longer, right? Since Beterbiev.
What's Yard doing? Yard's in like a legal dispute, like with Frank. That's crazy.
I would like to know the bottom of that. Like, why do they think one of them are right and one's wrong? And I would like
one's right, Frank, exactly.
Frank, I would like to think that Frank knows what he's talking about. He's been in the game long enough to know who's in contract and who's not. Surely,
yeah, but then again, surely they know as well.
What I thought, and I heard rumblings just around is that I think what it is, Beats, is that Yard was under the premise that, you know, the geezer, that can that he fought in Spain was a part of his deal. So Frank Warren said, nah, that geezer wasn't a part of the in contract. So Yard's thinking he's not, he's that guy was a part of his contract. Like, okay, that's a fight that I've done.
That he's fulfilled all his fight
Yeah,
obligations with
and
the number of
yeah,
fights with
Frank
Frank.
and Frank saying, no, that Spanish deal or the fight that you had in Spain. I don't know if you were Spanish.
Different promoter. It's a different promoter. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
different
that's
promoter.
what. Yeah, it's a different promoter. That wasn't a part of your fulfillment of contract. That's where I'm hearing. That's where I'm hearing where it's all going.
I think that's where the confusion is.
Yeah,
because that was the fight after he lost to Kovalev. That was
yeah,
the comeback fight after he lost to Kovalev.
yes, yeah. And he did that little fight in Spain, yes. And that was, like you said, different promoter. So that's where I'm hearing. I don't even know where I heard it. You know, when you listen to so much things, you hear things whizzing around. But that's where I'm hearing that's where the dispute is. Not from Tunde or Spence said it. I just heard it. Just like, you know, when you're listening to loads of different bits and pieces and you catch something, you're like, oh, I think it was I think that's the reason. But then you got to see who's right and who's wrong, mate. Someone's right, someone's wrong. What's the problem of just doing one more fight under Frank with the Buatsi?
Well, they want to cut him out. They want to go free agents and they want to negotiate their own fights and they want big purses. That's what they want. That's what they want.
So let Frank just do like just a throwaway fight for Yard, just to fulfill the bloody thing, and then let him become a free agent and let him go and do the Buatsi thing himself elsewhere. But just let him do some throwaway fight then. That is under contract. The last fight. Why can't you just do that then?
Frank wanted to make the Buatsi fight. That's what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? But they got other plans.
Well, you're just going to sit on the shelf then? I don't know how that's going to work then. You either have the money to buy yourself out the contract, or you absolutely. Frank said he don't want to have to go to court, but you know, he said it's in the legal lot's hands now. He tried to do it himself. He liked Anthony Yard. He's tried to sort it out himself. He said now just left it to the lawyers. He said it's sad that it's gone down.
Frank is angry with Tunde. He's not angry with Yard. Yeah, he's angry with Tunde.
Yeah, he said the manager would call his.
He didn't even call him by his name.
Yeah, the manager. Yeah,
the manager. You know what I mean?
He said he's badly advised. He's badly advised.
And he said when the manager was getting all that stick from the press, I stuck up for him. Frank was angry.
He calls Tunde by his name, isn't it? So that was quite telling.
Yeah, he used to call him by his name. Yeah.
God, man, I hope they just resolve that, because everybody thinks that Anthony Yard is younger than he is. He's what, 33? He's going to be 34.
Yeah. He's not that young. See, a lot of the black fighters, they give off this vibe that they're young, but a lot of them are not. Yard a big man. You know what I mean? Tank, big man. I love big man. All these fighters. Buatsi's in his 30s. They're all in their 30s. Yeah. Reactor, nearly 35. Yeah.
Yeah. They're old, mate. They're getting on. If you want the title fight, you know what I mean? You want to. This one wouldn't be for a title. Would the Buatsi be for a title? It's just number 1 and number 2 in the rankings fighting.
Buatsi versus Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Is for the interim WBO title.
Yeah.
It's 175.
175. I don't know. Hopefully, I hope they sort it out sooner rather than later, like I'm saying, because as we've just witnessed, inactivity is detrimental to one's career.
I'll tell you what, man.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say nothing, Anthony. According to Tunde, he's known Fish Eyes for decades. I think Fish Eyes will run him out of the sport over this. I heard somebody saying that nobody is going to deal with certain fighters if certain people are managing them after this. That's what it's saying.
Yeah, they'll blackball you.
Yeah, you won't get in. They're not. If you bring certain people. Yeah. This is my management. They're not going to deal with you.
Yeah.
They're not going to deal with you. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they do that. They blackball you. And Fish Eyes made sure Yard enough. He's done great for Anthony Yard's career. As versed as I am, I was never big on, Frank, but he's a Hall of Fame promoter. I think he's done good for Anthony Yard. got him in 2 title fights. That some people was like, how? And you know what I mean? Big fights. So hopefully they can sort it out, because you don't want to be blackballed, but maybe it's just too bloody late. Even if you do sort it out, it leaves like a bit of taste in people's mouths.
They want the big money.
Yeah, but
big money.
It looks like cash out. Like you just want to cash
But
out.
You got to win. Like both don't think got to win the fights to get the big money.
Yeah.
You didn't beat Kovalev. You didn't beat Beterbiev.
Yeah, you want 5 million. You can't have 5 million for that fight. It's not a £5 million fight.
Not even Beterbiev is 5 million for a fight.
No, and that's just 5 million that Yard wants, and then you've got to calculate how much that Buatsi wants. He probably would want like a 3 milli. It's not a multiple £1 million fight like that. It's not. This is what these guys sometimes don't realize. Like,
what they don't want to accept is their market value.
Yeah.
There was a negotiation period for Buatsi versus Hutchinson. They haven't come to an agreement, so it's going to a purse bid, and the minimum bid is 300,000 that you can make.
Yeah.
So the fights, how much is the bid going to be? It's probably going to be about 600 grand.
600K.
Something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, who's going to bid anymore? I mean, listen. Haney versus Sandor is only 2.4, and that's a world title. This fight ain't for no world title. It's a WBO interim belt. You know what I mean?
And I still thought the 1.5 guaranteed and was fine for a Sandor. I know what these cats need to realize. Not every fight is the same money, man.
Yeah, but how much do you think Devin got for the Ryan fight last time? He got big money.
Ryan.
Yeah,
that's
he's not prepared to dip that. Listen, he'll dip down, but he's not going to dip down that far. He'll dip a level down.
Very well. I didn't see, if he won, he would have made 1.9 and change with like 2 million with the 10% on top from the WBC. What they take, the 10%. Like, it would have still been, still would have been a $2 million fight if you'd won. It's not that deep. Like, just get rid of Sandor Martin and just keep it moving, and then you go.
Yeah, but what you have to realize, Chan, right? Before Devin was undisputed at 135, he was getting 3-2 million for fighting Linares and them guys. Before he was undisputed, even before he fought Cambosos, he was making 3 million fighting shit.
Yeah, but what? So what would you say that fight with Sandor Martin is supposed to be worth?
It's worth what it's worth. It's worth exactly what it's worth. But Devin ain't gonna fight for that.
Okay, but this is the thing. It's not like he's going to be stuck having to do, like, all he had to do is just be like, do you know how much big fucking fighters like have taken like lower passes for a fight? He just needed to take this fight, then he would have went straight into a Leon Paro fight, and that would have got the money all the way back up. Eddie was going to give him the money that he needed for that and more.
Eddie wants to make a Paro fight. He'll probably take that one. There's more cash in that.
Yeah. But
the Sandor Martin fight, no.
If you don't got a belt. Yeah, he's vacating the belt. When that belt's going to be vacated, so you can't come back and do the Paro fight because there's no unification. You don't have a belt, Devin.
They'll have to make a deal with Paro and the WBC. I'm not sure if they'll be able to pull that off.
Nah, it's not. The WBC should ban them out anyway. WBC's all on Ryan's side. Ban them. Just don't. I don't think Devin will be fighting for their belt again. If he knows his worth, he shouldn't. Mauricio Suleiman's a snake, mate.
Devin said he wants to spend money in it. Take a break, spend some money.
Well, then you better hope that that your marquee value stays the same after the break. Because now you was talking about you didn't want to fight Ryan again, and now you're saying like we'll both take this year out, and then we'll make this fight. For the rematch. Okay, well, Ryan by then will be fighting at 154 when he comes back, love. Tell you that. And I don't think he'd be even making 147, Ryan Garcia, because he was always fighting.
No, when he comes back, he won't be at 147.
He'd be at 154. He'd
Yeah,
be at 154.
147 will be a stretch for him, I think.
Yeah,
147 will be a stretch.
yeah.
154.
154, some kind
Maybe
of
even 160. Maybe even
or
160.
or catch weight. Yeah, or catch weight in the 154 division. Like maybe catch weight it at like 150, may be able to do, or 152 or something. But it's not gonna. He's not going down to one. He's not gonna be within the 147 limit, 141 to 147. He ain't. He ain't. He's already outgrown that. And Devin Haney can't make 140. He'll be coming back as a welterweight for sure. I don't know. You might have missed the boat here, but Devin, you don't want to fight Ryan as a junior middle. He's going to wash you. He's a big lad. You know what I mean? It's all a mess. I'm quite sick of the both of it. I just want it to go away. I know Devin's getting the brunt, and he shouldn't be getting the brunt, but they need to come off social media. All of them, him, the dad, and Ryan, and they just all need to fall back.
Yeah. It's been very drawn out. Very drawn out.
It's very playgroundish. I feel too old for it.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? I'm just like, oh God, every time I go on my Twitter, I don't even follow Ryan Garcia anymore, and I just keep, they keep
same thing. All social media, that's all they talk about is Ryan and flipping Devin.
Terrible.
You know what I mean?
It's terrible.
They're
like that.
Either defending Ryan or slagging Devin off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I'm just like bored of it. There's just other better fights now. Like that's been done. Like let's just all move on. But we can't move on because Ryan's still spewing at the mouth, and then Devin's reacting and saying this stuff, and then he's saying he's got the lawsuit on Ryan. I mean, if he wants to have a lawsuit on Ryan, maybe he wants to teach Ryan a lesson. I'm not that. I don't really care about it. Like, well, that's not gangster. But was Devin ever a gangster? I don't know if he ever was. Like, I don't really care. Let's just move along. God, tedious. Very tedious. Yeah, so we shall.
A year is nothing though.
Yeah, no, but I don't want a year of just hearing about these lot on Twitter back and forth in still. Because that's just torture. It's a year without Ryan Garcia in the ring, but it doesn't mean a year without hearing from Ryan Garcia, unfortunately. It's still going to be on Twitter 20 million times a day.
Problem is, Ryan doesn't come off Twitter, does he? Doesn't come off social media.
He don't. And they all need to. This is what I'm saying. Ryan needs to. Bill needs to. And Devin needs to. They just need to just fall back for real. Or even if Ryan just carries on tweeting his bullshit, Devin should just take the moral high ground. Don't even respond. Just don't even respond, mate. Because it's just a draw out. He's just drawing you out. If you tell me he's rubbish, Devin bites at it. We know Ryan's a fucking disgrace. That's it. Just keep it pushing. Either go radio silent. Don't tell us you're gonna fall back for a year, but yet you're on Twitter. Even oh God, I'm done. I'm too old for it. For real. This is some kid stuff. Kids business. Yeah.
Man, Ryan just needs to just take his punishment.
Yeah.
Go do that KSI Misfits thing.
Go to the Misfits, innit? That's what he does. That's what he deserves to fight in there. The Misfits. He just makes me sick. That's what I'm saying. But he took the plea. The plea is why it would have been two. It would have been two, but he took the plea and the the things that he has to do. Have the random testing throughout this time. That's the only reason why it was a year. They was actually going to give him 2. They was.
He's not doing the random thing. He retired.
Who, Ryan?
Oh, yeah, so he's retiring, isn't it?
Because he's retired, so that's no. It don't matter if it. No. You still I'm hearing that you still. That means you can't. So that's a way of evading doing it.
Just don't come back, innit?
Don't come back then, because if you breach that, if he breaches that and says, "Oh, okay, I've retired," and that leaves that null and void that they can't test him during his downtime for the 10 months or whatever, then if he breaches that, right, they'll come down on him. They won't give him back a license. He's in breach. You can't take a plea deal and then try and abscond. Otherwise, you're just going to draw it out. Like this, kind of like what Conor Ben did. They're not going to. God,
Yeah, but
yeah.
Ryan's trying to work the system, innit? Ryan's trying to work the system. That's what it
Well,
is.
let's see if that maybe it might work. They might just let him come back without the testing and. Oh,
They probably will. They're probably, you know, oh yeah, I took this test, I done this, and okay, you can fight. You know what I mean?
oh God, yeah. So I'm done with it. I'm literally super done with that topic. It's so lame. Um,
Yeah, it is a bit tiring, to be honest.
yeah, I'm too old for it, so I'll just knock that one on the head. There's only so much to talk about it, unless there's something new that developed through there.
Ryan Gate, and all these boxers, free agents, getting a bit boring, isn't it? I'm a free agent. Yeah.
Yeah, we got this free. Everyone's in love with this free agent. That only I've been saying that only works if you've got if you got a name. If you're of that ilk that you can be in such high demand that you don't need to be signed to promoter. Like Shakur, that stay where you are. As much as Bob's annoying, he's willing to re-sign you, and everything you want is over at Top Rank. So I don't know.
He ain't re-signing with Bob. Bob disrespecting him, isn't it?
Did Bob disrespect him? What did Bob say? What did he say?
Bob said, "I doubt there's a high demand for Shakur." Eddie said he's not gonna pay him what I'm paying you. So he's basically hoping that Shakur flops, and that's a grovel back to
Back.
Bob. That's what he's hoping for. Bob's a bitch.
I know Bob is terrible, terrible, terrible. But I mean, it may work though. Shakur not re-signing with Top Rank. I mean, what fights are you going to get then if you're free agent in? They'll just blackball you. It'll be like Terence Crawford Part 2 for real, where people just swerve him. You know what I mean? He ain't got the star power yet to be a free agent, but yet again, Bob's a bastard. I don't
He
know.
should leave, Bob man. He should leave. He should leave. While he's young, leave now. Leave
Yeah,
now and strategize. You know what I mean? Maybe sign with Eddie, try and get some of that Saudi money. And then, you
yeah,
know, look for them big fights with Loma and Tank.
yeah. I mean, yeah. It's either damned if he does and damned if he don't. To be honest, because he could do all of that and still not get Tank, still not get Loma, still not get who does he want? Baranchik. Well, he still might not get them. So I don't know. We'll just have to see how it plans out and plays out, mate. Because yeah,
Yeah, leave Bob while you're young. Leave him while you're young. Everyone who leaves Bob makes money.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Mayweather, Cotto, Chavez Jr.,
yeah. It's true.
Oscar,
Oscar,
Mikey Garcia. They all make more money when they left Bob.
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz. They
Yeah,
all made money.
yeah, it's true. That's very true. To say that, didn't you? Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, but it's Shakur. Yeah, but it's Shakur them. But it don't matter. Bet on yourself because you are. They wasn't them. Some of them wasn't
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Yeah,
Time.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's true. Some of them
Bob,
wasn't.
Bob thought none of them were going to make money like they were,
Yeah,
and they all did.
yeah, that's true. So I guess you're right. Maybe just bounce and
Yeah,
see.
get out
Yeah,
and do what you got to do. Handle your business. Train hard. Fight better than what you did last time, and you'll be okay. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Put De Los Santos on this next fight.
Yeah. Clean up your act in the ring.
And everything will be all right. Yeah, yeah, hopefully. But this is boxing. It sounds like it could be X, Y, and Z, and it never is, man. So Bob Arum left. Yeah, Bud left, and he's making more money. It's true, Kelvin. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so I guess maybe, hopefully, Bud is guiding Shakur, telling him certain things
What's
what he
this?
could.
Ryan Garcia blames Tim Bradley for his mental health. On Fight
Uh,
Hype, I have to go listen.
this
Making
this
him mentally sick.
this is what I'm saying. This is all it will be, back and forth like that. Ryan Garcia, no one can talk about him. He'll respond to what Corbridge. He'll probably talk about Tim Bradley's wife. He's just disrespectful like that. He's disrespectful, man, and then talks and then wants to pull the mental health card.
Yeah, exactly. After all that, yeah.
Yeah,
Tim Bradley said, "I belong in the zoo." If I said that, it would be racist. Double standards are wild. Tim Bradley works for ESPN. They still let him competent sick work. I may sue ESPN.
Oh, whatever, Ryan. Go to bed, love. Go to bed. You ain't suing no one. You're getting sued. You're the one that's being sued. You can't sue Bradley for saying his professional opinion. He ain't defaming you. He's
Watch
just
out for that. The neutral bar, they're suing him as well, isn't it?
saying him all of that. So, do you know what I mean? That maybe the money that you've made in these last couple fights, you're going to be paying hefty lawyer fees. Hefty lawyer fees. America don't play with what you have to retain them lawyers.
Oh
Them
yeah,
lawyers, them
yeah. The retainers are fat in it. Some fat retainers, boy.
back
You know what I
and
mean?
they'll just drag out the case just to make money off of you. Them lawyers
Yeah.
back for
Of course,
yeah.
of course, of course, of course.
Millions is going to leave his pocket, and then you better hope. And then if you lose the lawsuit, then what you've got to pay libel and damages. That's another few million. Everything that you've earned in the last Tank fight and Devon fight could all be dry up. So you better just shut. That's what I'm saying. Shut your mouth, fall back, mate, and just. I'm sick of him.
Fall back.
Yeah, fall back. So I'm coming on. I don't even know what I'm gonna have a show on Monday. I don't know what I'm supposed to even talk about.
All right, send me a link. Send me a
I'll,
link Monday. I'll jump on.
all right,
You know what I mean?
all right. With respect, thanks for having me as well.
All right, then. Because I'm going to jump off in a minute.
Yeah,
All right, then,
yeah.
Chen. Pick
Okay.
yourself up.
So,
All right. Tone. Big up Tone. He says lawyers will yam him out. They're going to yam him out. They're going to yam him out, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you say, depleting money, yam him out. Yeah. Yeah, the retainers across America are ridiculous. America, big fat retainers. All right, listen, peace. Big up everybody. Big up Tyler Denny. Great win. Good stream. Have a good evening. Peace. No problem, Chan. Big up. Send me that link for Monday. Peace.